Once again, we have Pat Collins of Sugarbush, Vermont, and this is legendary story number 3. Pat Collins, over to you.
Well, when I first built a ski lodge in Vermont, I started dating a beautiful young girl from Montreal. And she was very interested in American politics. And her idol was Bobby Kennedy. And when Bobby Kennedy was shot, her world was coming to an end. And one day we found out that Ted Kennedy, who was married and had 3 young kids, was staying up at Stowe. And he came to Sugarbush, and he was over partying at the Blue Tooth right across the street from the Windbeam. And my lady friend said to me, let's go over and meet Ted Kennedy. And I said, I have no interest in meeting Ted Kennedy. And so she goes over there, and she's a beautiful woman. 10 minutes after she meets him, he's married, got 3 kids. His wife Joan is up in Stowe, and he's invited her to Washington and gave her the name of his personal guy that's going to make arrangements for her to stay down there. And she brings him back to my lodge like a trophy, just to show me that she could do this. And I had no respect for him for years and years and years because of that. I mean, his wife was staying, and he was like a little kid following her around. And a subsequent to that story about Ted Kennedy was years later, after he had died, or divorced his wife, not died, she came to stay at Sugarbush with the kids, and she had dinner at my restaurant 3 nights in a row.
The Phoenix.
The Phoenix. And I get a call from like the Philadelphia Inquirer or one of those damn things, and they said, I understand Joan Kennedy was in your restaurant and she was drunk and misbehaving. And I said, you say one word like that. I said, she was perfect guest. She was wonderful. And I said, if you say one word, I'm going to tell the whole world you've made this up and it's a concoction, and it infuriated me. And the next day at dinner, I see Joan, and I went up to her and I said, I hate to tell you this, but this idiot called me and he wanted to write a big story. And she says, well, she said, at least it took him 4 days to find me. She says, whenever I go anywhere, these crazy paparazzi, whatever that is, and they just wanted her in a terrible position, and which I thought was awful. And so that's my Kennedy experience.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, over and out. Wrap.
Yep.